guys, so I've had quite a few requests on how to do a backwards walkover video, and I gotta be honest, I actually don't know how to do a backwards walkover, but I thought here's a great opportunity for me to share with you a very honest how-to video for beginners because I'm learning myself. So I thought instead of doing a backwards walkover video, I'll do the very simple steps on how to do a backwards kickover, which is what you first have to perfect before being able to do a backwards walkover. So I would recommend getting yourself maybe a spotter, so someone who is maybe older than you, if you're a child or a youngin, or someone who is strong enough to control your legs and not get a karate chop to the face. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, welcome guys. So we are going to start this very experimental how-to with some stretches with me, Alex. So starting off with some wrist stretches because we're going to spend a lot of time pushing through our hands and supporting our weight through our wrists. So those puppies have got to be warm. Okay, this one here is stretching the shoulder, warming them up, and now we're going to swim. Going to do some nice casual swims. Bit of forward stroke, what's that, freestyle, and a bit of backstroke. Warming up the shoulder joints because no doubt they're crickety and crackety. Let's get that synovial fluid going. Okay, and then right, okay. So yeah, you'd obviously do that a lot slower, but very important to warm those muscles because warming those muscles helps you get more flexible before your dynamic stretches. So now we're going down into the seal pose or the back stretch. Stretch that back because it's going to be stretching a lot. And then back into calf stretch and deep shoulder stretch. And I'll turn around so you can see what I'm actually doing there. You try to get your fingertips to touch if you can, if you're really flexy. Alrighty, getting on up. Now we're going to do some hamstrings because it is useful if you can do the splits while doing your backwards walkover. More flexibility the better actually because that will be your counterweight to kick you over the more flexible you are. Here's a little Pilates move. Get a little bit deeper into those hamstrings. Dynamic stretching for the hamstrings here. We're going to be limbered up so we don't injure ourselves. And I think we're about ready to get started. So we're going to start off with some more simple back stretches. And this one here is to demonstrate how much your quads work in pulling you back up from your back bend. And as you go back, you'll notice how much of the core you need to use, your tummy muscles, and your quads, which is the front of your legs, to pull you back up. And a bit of the butt muscles too come into play. And this is camel pose, a yoga pose to stretch out the shoulders and the chest a bit more. Again, stretching into that back. Right, so here's a wall. It looks kind of invisible. It is actually there. And this is a great way to practice your back bends if you're not quite ready to do it from a standing position. This will really help increase your flexibility and your leg strength and all that stuff. So here we go, we're going to do it from a standing position. It don't look graceful, but This is not an award for the most graceful back bend right now. Now see how my feet are poking out? They're kind of pointing outwards, my toes. Ideally, you want your toes to be pointing forward. But because I'm a beginner too, for stability and to get back into my back bend, my feet stick out. But I'm going to keep working on that. And down I go. Didn't that look easy? It's not. And then I'm going to push back up to standing position. Ah, amazing. Didn't even practice. I did a lot. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying again, demonstrating how much you use the butt muscles, the core, the quads, the front of the legs, praying that I make it. Not this time, not this time, not this time. Oh, there we go. Plopping down. The grace of a mountain goat. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I pick one leg up. So you've got to bring your feet together, bending one leg, and up it goes. Amazing. And now what you want to practice doing is, yeah, not that. I was taking a bit of a break. Wondering why I took up this challenge, I think. Okay, here we go. So you're going to pick up one of your feet and kick off. Practice kicking off with the other. Kick, kick, kick. Come on, Alex, kick. No, kick off, kick off. There you go. Okay. It was an attempt, okay? It was an attempt. So then I thought maybe I can use the wall to push off. This was just very experimental on my behalf. Yeah, starting to rethink, what the heck am I doing here? Tuck the top, that's it. What am I doing? What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe a pillow will help. No. No. It's not going to help, is it? So then I thought, a chair. Yes. A chair, Alex, because it raises your feet off the ground. Oh, hallelujah. There we go, up on my toes. And look at that. Just like I bought one. Kicks over. And she did a backwards kick over. Let's do it again just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Up onto the hands, pushing up. Up onto one foot. Onto your toe, Alex. Onto your toe. That's it. Toes up. Kick, kick, kick. Kick over. Kick over. There you have it. Like a gymnast. Wah! So here I thought, ambitious, I'm going to do this on my own. Here I go, I know how to do it now. Easy as, on my toes, kicking up. Kick, kick, kick over, kick. Maybe not. Not today. I've made some progress though, people. So I am a big sweaty mess. That is not easy. Working out the strength and flexibility to do a backwards step over, walk over, foot over, jump over, whatever you want to call it. But those are some steps that are helping me get towards actually getting to the flexibility and the strength to walk on over. So I hope you can put those into practice and get a little bit closer yourself and have some fun and giggles while you're at it. I'm Alex. This is Fits and Giggles.